Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's news edition. First, let's take a quick look at the headlines. Prime Minister Modi pays tribute to participants of the Quit India movement. State Tourism Minister Paul Lingdor announces major events and conclave to boost visitor influx. Meghalaya board to conduct 2 SSLC exams annually starting 2024. Government to seek report on KSU allegation against MPSC. Protest intensifies. And Jantia Hills Council passes constituency amendment bill amidst debate and opposition. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today paid tribute to the Quit India movement led by Mahatma Gandhi, marking it as a pivotal movement in India's freedom struggle. In a social media post, he highlighted the significance of the movement in India's history. Ahead of Independence Day, Prime Minister Modi updated his social media profile picture to the tricolour and encouraged people to join the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign. He urged citizens to celebrate the national flag by updating their profile pictures and sharing selfies on the Har Ghar Tiranga website. Under the Connect CM initiative, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma spent several hours interacting with community members of the Lasken CNRD block during a public hearing session at Shangpung Mus Aim Lasken, West Jantia Hills district yesterday. The Lasken CNRD block, one of the 3 blocks in West Jantia Hills district, comprises 83 villages. Community members raised important issues. The Chief Minister instructed officials to address the issues and assured the public that while not all the problems could be solved immediately, their concerns would be addressed. He encouraged citizens to continue using the Connect CM initiative to voice their concern and suggestions.
And we are here to try and answer your questions, fix some of the problems that you may have. But while we try to do that, I also would like to say it's not possible for us to resolve all the problems today. And there could be some problems which we may not be able to resolve at all. But that does not mean that we shouldn't try. So therefore, we will try to understand your problems. We will try to resolve your problems. And if it is not possible to resolve immediately, how long will it take? Officials are here. We'll be able to answer to you directly. Number 2, while we ask our questions, please remember that we are all here as a team. Nobody is trying to dig out and find a problem with the system. We are all here to find a solution.
In the sector, the proactive approach coupled with these high-profile events is expected to significantly increase tourist inflow into the state.
The conclave is now scheduled for the 14th of August. It will be a day-long affair where I will be inaugurating the conclave in the morning. We will involve stakeholders across the entire spectrum of the tourism sector. As you are aware, major acts are on the anvil. The various tourism festivals will carry on as usual. Ryan Adams will be here performing in December. Alan Walker will be here performing in September. And already, just a while back, I got information that for the Ryan Adams show itself, as many as 10,000 tickets have already been sold.
The Meghalaya Board of School Education, MBOS, will introduce 2 secondary school leaving certificate SSLC board examination per year starting the 2024-25 academic session. The first exam will take place in February-March 2025, followed by a supplementary exam in May 2025. This change aims to prevent students from losing an entire year due to exam gaps. From the 2025-26 session, the main exam will be held in December with the supplementary in February-March. Starting the 2026-27 session, students will need to pass all 6 subjects as there will be no optional subjects.
Certificate examination 2011, where there will be 2 board examinations in an academic year. One will be for the main examination, and if any fail students, they will be given opportunity to write again after a gap of 2 months within month of May, so that all failed candidates can be reappeared for the board in the class 10 board examination.
BJP in charge of Meghalaya and Nagaland, Anil Anthony, assured that the central government is closely monitoring borders to prevent instability. With NDA governments in both states, Anthony promised that any attempts to destabilize the northeast will be countered. He responded to concerns from Bangladesh interim head Mohammad Yunus about the potential regional impacts, stating it is too early to assess, but confirming the centre's vigilance and commitment to citizen welfare.
This region is a region where our Honorable Prime Minister has always put special emphasis in the last 10 years. Under his Act East policy, the central government has spent over 6 lakh crores in this region to develop this region, to increase connectivity with projects with initiatives like BIMSTEC, with our Act East policies. The Honorable Prime Minister is having a vision to connect the Northeast region and transform this region as India's gateway to South, etc.
Social Welfare Minister Paul Lyngdoh said yesterday that the state government will request a detailed report from the Department of Personal and Administrative Reforms regarding the issues raised by the Khasi Students' Union, KSU, against the Meghalaya Public Service Commission, MPSC. Lyngdoh emphasized that the report will be crucial for the Chief Minister to review the situation. He assured that the government does not condone nepotism and will take necessary steps to ensure transparency in the recruitment process.
Without any shade of doubt, we should not encourage nepotism at any level. And I understand that the KSU has raised certain objections, certain queries about the alleged instances of nepotism. Government will certainly be on the side of justice, fair play, and we will take that to its logical end.
The Meghalaya Public Service Commission, MPSC, has agreed to release the marks of all candidates from the Meghalaya Civil Service preliminary examination along with answer keys and corrections within 24 hours. This decision follows a protest by the Khasi Students' Union demanding greater transparency. The MPSC chairman made this commitment during a meeting with KSU leaders. Additionally, the KSU has requested that the personal interview ratio for the Meghalaya Police Service position revert to the 2019 advertisement 1:2.5 ratio rather than the new 1:1.5 ratio.
Don lupa handrai ngatrai dimak sekolah don lupa ngatrai ke pertai komputerais mentang ngatrai kamdai Muslim terkedau ibu kuat abso kenta agli yang chairman blok kubur kata banle le da kedon ta jingle tu kata de le tu hi te kemut le tu kinong le tu da sa jingle tu handrai agli yang perseng kuat tang gawe kemokran kong meni tang jing sedang nang ni sakmat kuat ba sistem kubat kemai ini belum transparan dari kesorkar ke hak suatu ban hak semulu ke jing bakli pada habru ban interview ke ratio HU a kerja sendai pemi ke ai 1:2.5 hak attachment ada indak la shortlist pemi ke ratio 1:2.5 ke beli kelak tak don ni sudah kita ben biasa kom attachment no sistem nanti pen kelak buat freedom jing kelak don ni.
The Jaintia National Council (JNC) and the Jaintia Students Movement (JSM) have expressed concerns about the situation in Bangladesh and its potential impact on Meghalaya. In a recent meeting with Meghalaya's Deputy Chief Minister and State Home Minister Prestone Tinsong, the JNC and JSM submitted a memorandum outlining their demands to prevent infiltration from Bangladesh into Meghalaya. After the meeting, JNC President Sambormi Lingdo and JSM General Secretary Roy Dakar briefed the media, voicing their concerns about possible infiltration due to the current situation in Bangladesh.
To come forward to demand from the government to set up a temporary police camp so that from the people living in the border, they will be safe and secure from the infiltrate of the people from Bangladesh.
Kajing yudi jumi kajing dorkam kabanungkong kalong ba ni na kaliang ki arseng ni la kershai ya ka sorkar jela ba kingdom ay kita ki refugee camp hapo jela Meghalaya kumba kala jiateng ha korban katma ka Bangladesh wan ka Pakistan ka kakandai nya puwe jaga ba ar ni la ajimut ya ka sorkar jela ya Home Minister bakin bu no da ki temporary police check camp ki benta ki bai dei border tang ka Jaintia Hills barka Bangladesh.
The Composite Regional Center for Skill Development, Rehabilitation and Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, in collaboration with the Social Welfare Department, organized an aid distribution camp today at the Ususutham Auditorium in Shillong. The event, part of the Assistance of Disabled Persons for Purchase or Fitting of Aids and Appliance scheme, provided support for acquiring aids and appliances to enhance rehabilitation and economic potential. Paul Lindor, addressing the gathering, highlighted the importance of using one's abilities for the greater good, encouraging attendees to leverage their talents to benefit humanity and future generations.
My message would be to remind ourselves that most of us have eyesight, but few of us have vision. Most of us have feet, but most of us do not move forward in life. Most of us have both our hands intact, and yet most of us do not use those hands to bless others. Therefore, on an occasion like today, let us recommit ourselves to use all that God has blessed us with for the sake of humanity and for the sake of this generation and future generations.
The Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Council passed the Jaintia Hills Autonomous District Amendment Bill 2024, which creates 29 new districts.
The proposed, the boom, the approved, the executive committee conversation. Now, prior, 12 proposed deliberative committee member, KSU leave the check yang background, young member, kiwato select, hapo ketika deliberative committee. Ni KSU yang prior, apa sih? Select dapat kita buka persenai, dapat kita buka champion. Kau member yang ni deliberative committee man diuruskan kiwa baik dengan pemerintah, dengan kami council, dengan kami group.
The Lok Sabha today congratulated Neeraj Chopra for winning the silver medal in the javelin throw and the Indian hockey team for securing the bronze medal at the Paris Olympics. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla praised these achievements as sources of inspiration for the youth. This is an announcement as directed by the Honorable Governor. It is hereby informed that Raj Bhavan Shillong will be open to the general public on the 15th of August 2024 from 3:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The weather report. The maximum temperature was recorded at 25 degrees Celsius and the minimum temperature was 17.4 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 86%, while in the evening it was 76%. Forecast: moderate rain and thunder showers very likely to occur at many places.
No headline. Closing.
Well, viewers, that is all we have for you from our newsroom this evening. We will be back tomorrow at the same time with new updates. Till then, have a good night.